What's going on, guys? JSGC Football here, back again for another match vlog in a massive relegation 6-pointer between Preston and Plymouth. So before I do crack on with today's video, do like always make sure you are enjoying the content and do subscribe as we've smashed past the 3,000 mark. So big thank you to everyone for that, as our next goal now is to reach the 4,000 mark, and that would be absolutely incredible if we could reach that before the next championship, or even, God forbid, League One. Hopefully it won't come to that in August, so that is my goal. But it's super ambitious, but I do thank everyone for your support so far. So also don't forget our social media links in the description below, including our Twitter, our Instagram, and if you wish to check them out, do follow us over there as well. And if you wish to hit us up for any business inquiries, do check out our Gmail, which is jsgcfootball@gmail.com. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the video as well, as we will aim for 60 likes today on today's videos. That's my goal, 60 likes, see if we can hit that, and leave a comment below on this video for that sweet algorithm, as you cannot say that enough. So cracking on with this video, this is a massive 6-pointer in the relegation battle, as Preston sleepwalked into this position with only 1 win in our last 13 games and with no wins in our last 6 games. So Preston are currently 18th in the championship, only now 3 points clear of the relegation zone with 2 games to go. And we do secure safety if we beat Plymouth today. That is the predicament that we're in. That is the scenario. So it's important that Luton play first in the early kick-off before this game even begins at 12:30, so they take on Coventry. And if they lose, Preston are all in theory safe because of the 13 goal difference. As we're on -10, Luton are on -23. As that is a lot of goal difference, but we shouldn't even be in this position in the first place. As a Preston North End fan, I'm currently embarrassed that we're even in this position. I'm sure Preston fans can sympathise as well. We all feel similar. How's it even come to this? How are we in this position? But here we are. But we need to get behind the lads. We've got one game. It's a massive game, and give them our full support one last time. And so in turn, Preston, hopefully they will turn up as well one more time for this season, instead of being in this position, putting on the flip-flops and just coasting. And that's why we're in this scenario today, which should never ever come to this. So with today's opponents, Plymouth, they must get a result today, as they're relegated in theory if they lose with the goal difference. So they need to pick up a result, at the minimum a draw. But if Derby or Luton do get a result today, Plymouth must win to avoid relegation to League One today. So with Plymouth, they do have a little form, picking up 7 points from the last 5 games, but they've only won one away game all season, just once away from home park. That's absolutely incredible. I do feel sorry for Plymouth. They've got some distance, and they obviously struggled last season on the road as well. It's not their great priorities. It's Preston. We struggle on the road as well. We've all got 3 wins on the road. So with Preston, we are unbeaten in 6 games against Plymouth, dating back to 2008. So the last time Plymouth won at Deepdale was in 1997, which was 28 years ago. So the last game at home park, if you recall, was back in October, which ended 3-3 on that day, where Plymouth come back from 3 goals down to finish 3-3. But I take nothing away from Plymouth. They had to do all the work. I won't say it's a Preston collapse, because you still got to do it. And third credit on that day, they did. So today's game is Preston's last home game of the season, with it being £5 for today's game, and also being Retro Shirt Day. So this is my 2012 black PNE shirt. I really love this shirt, because it's the only time I've ever seen us playing black. So hopefully today is the day PNE secure championship safety, and good luck to Plymouth as well in their quest to stay up. And I hope they have a great time, but not too much of a great time at Deepdale. But I will see you guys then. I will see you guys at Deepdale. So welcome back to Preston. So with Preston North End starting 11, it's Cornell in net. I think it's a little bit different. So I think we're playing a 3-5-2. I may be wrong, I might be right, but I don't know. So in net you've got Cornell. So the 3 at the back, I think, is Gibbo, Story and Lindsay. I think Hughes will play left wing back, and at right wing back he'll be Kessler Hayden. For the midfield 3, I think it'll be Brady, and then Feddersen, and then Whiteman. And up top you got Osmajic and Riis. For me, I'm not too keen on that. It's got to say, for me, Riis will not be starting today at all. I think his head's gone, and I don't think he wants to be at North End. For me, he'd be benched. But that is your Preston North End starting 11. It'd be interesting to see what it is. I think it's 3-5-2 with Brady in the middle. That is my prediction here. But for score prediction, I think North End will turn up. I think 2-1 North End. As I will see you guys at Deepdale. Let's go. So going through Moore Park one last time for the season. Oh no, as we descend on Deepdale. There she is, one more time. The last time this season. an update from the Luton country game. 1-0 Luton at the minute. Huge win at the bottom. Luton beat Coventry 1-0. Preston North End must get a result today. We do not want to lose today. So one permutation is Plymouth must win today, not draw. They've got to win to stay up. That is what they're relying on now. They have to win here. So at last, I've got the chicken waffle burger at North End. So this has cost £9. So I'll just show you it. So I've been waiting a couple of weeks to try and get this. Every time I've been to the kiosk, it's all sold out. How does it taste? It's unusual. One thing I will say for it, it's unusual. But the cheese has a bit more melted. With the waffle and chicken, it's a little bit of it's out there. But for me, I think it's a solid. I think it's a 6 out of 10. It's not my favourite thing. I don't think it's something I'd have again. But it's nice. But for me, I would see the cheese proper melted into a chicken like that. Well, that's all the disappointment with cheese. Because with the waffle and chicken, surprisingly it works. It's a little bit unusual, but it works. Well, that is a chicken waffle burger, £9. So if you're interested, go and grab one, see what you think. There we go, one more time indeed now. Let's do this. Come on. One thing I forgot to mention today is Preston North End fans are in the car for the first time this season. And today, swap to the cop. Come on! There we go, first chance of the game. Well, now Plymouth, Preston have it all to do here. Handball! Preston was struggling to create chances with Fiddarson missing a very key chance to go 1-1 with Plymouth giving us problems out on the left wing. That's where all the chances are coming from. They know it's Preston's weak link. Just keep trying to catch us out, especially because of Hayden bombing up, so we keep getting caught out, so just to keep attacking that left side. So with the first half, 4 minutes added on here for stoppage time. Lucky there, but that is half time. 1-0 Plymouth going into the second half. Watching by just like slow motion, just bounces nicely, just goes a little bit over the bar, just could not quite get that clinical touch for 1-1. All to be said really, Plymouth taking the chances. They look dangerous, especially on the left. They keep pulling those crosses in, cutting in, and causing North End all sorts of problems. North End, we need to step up. So it's good into first half. North End fans start to get a bit of momentum, but this is the biggest second half of our entire season. How's your nerves? Come on! One.
Out of my club! C7 get out of my club!
Plymouth, I just have no words to say at all. That's North End are going on a League One tour in the minute. You don't see where Preston North End actually got the mental capacity to pull themselves out of it. For Plymouth, they survived. They take it to the last day. Preston are in big trouble now. Almost to go 2-0 Plymouth here. Derby have beaten Hull, so will be a point clear going into the very last game, with Hull having a better goal difference. So the permutation from that, the most likely scenario, Preston North End are to go to Ashton Gate and get the 3 points to stay up. That is what we're looking at, because if Hull win and Preston draw, we're gone. Emil Riis! Can we rescue this? So big man minutes can Preston rescue a point here at Deepdale. Barely! There you go, 2-1 Plymouth. There we go, it finishes 2-1 at Deepdale to Plymouth Argyle. They can count themselves very unlucky that they are all but relegated, as goal difference sees Plymouth Argyle down into League One. With Preston North End, I do not even know where to begin. With 1 win in 14, and with the confidence shot throughout the team, you just can't see it. We are relying on 2 other teams now to keep Preston North End in the Championship, as they just do not see us getting anything at Ashton Gate next week. Unless Bristol do pull off an upset and beat Leeds, they might stick out a reserve team, but I think they'll go all guns blazing at North End. I think North End, I think we're just done. I just feel very deflated, I feel very annoyed, I feel very angry at the minute. But at the minute, I'm just keeping nice, cool and calm. As I think you could hear the frustration in the crowd, especially when it is aimed at Ridsdale out. It shows you how the fans feel at the minute. It's Preston North End. We should never, ever be in this predicament. They're only 1 point clear of the relegation zone, that knowing that even a draw next week might not be enough to keep North End in the Championship and keep our Championship status after a decade. But for Plymouth, they deserved it. They showed Preston North End, like the other teams have, like Hull, QPR, they showed North End that they wanted it more. And at this time of the season, that is so crucial. It's all about momentum. It's all about wanting to win in North End. Confidence is everything. And you can tell North End just don't have it. They don't have that belief. As we're now still on 49 points going into the very last game. With North End, I think barring a miracle, I think we're League One side next week. So it could be a very long, miserable trip back from Bristol back up to Preston for us, as we will be covering that game, Bristol City versus Preston North End, for the last game of the season. I'm hoping it'll be a happy hour, but I think it'll be tears. But I hope I'm proved wrong. Hopefully Preston North End will show up for once. As North End fans, they've shown up. They did their bit. Preston North End, again, they let the fans down once more, and it's just unforgivable. And I just cannot forgive them for it at all. But take nothing away from Plymouth, because the fans were great, the attitude was great, and they can be proud that they're going down with a fight, unlike North End, we've been sucking into it, as we're now relying on Luton losing or Hull losing. As that's what it comes down to now. It comes to the final game of the season. And I don't think I've ever known in Championship to actually do it. We're 8 games without a win. One win 14. I'm just lost for words, guys. I'm just lost for words. North End fans, do let me know in the comments below. What do you think? I need to know your thoughts on this. Is it Ridsdale out for you? Is he to blame? Does it go higher up the problem? Is Hecky to blame? Is that he must shoulder some responsibility today? He's not blameless in all this. It should never, ever have come down to this at all. I'm absolutely disgusted. I've had enough. This is JSGC Football. Peace, ciao for now. And if you do like the video, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to JSGC Football. And we'll see you guys next week at Ashton Gate. I'm out of here. I've had enough.